Good afternoon, I'm Marlon Williams, CEO of Williams Integrated Technologies, and I'm here today to demonstrate the workings of the I3C device. The I3C is the integrated circuit chromatography device. It's designed by me and my colleagues and is designed as a remote monitoring device for cancer patients in the effort to determine treatment effectiveness, remission, and recurrence. So I'll start my demonstration. As you can see, unlike the renderings that we have on the website, it doesn't exactly look like that. So for prototyping purposes, what I did was I just had to make sure that I had enough surface area for the wiring and for the circuit board. So that's the reason that it kind of has this older pager effect from the 80s. But I needed to do that because I needed to know exactly how much space I needed for my circuit boards and my wiring. So to start the demonstration, I'm going to plug it in. And as you can see, the WIT-I3C logo comes up and we go into calibrate mode. Now what calibrate mode is all of the operations of the unit are calibrating at that particular time. And the way that we designed this prototype was I wanted it to stay on the particular mode until I pressed the button to move it. I didn't want it going through the modes without me doing anything, because I wanted to be able to demonstrate each and every level of it to my audience. So with calibrate mode, that's being the first one, and that's just making sure that all of the operations set up effectively before we start. The second level will be the near infrared. The next thing that's going to happen in this operations is the near infrared is going to activate. That'll be the second step in the actual device, but for prototyping purposes, we're just laying them out. So the third one will be the reflection IR, which will be the reflected signal from the biosilicon inside of the patient going back to the device. The next level will be A to D conversion, which basically the sample will go to a transducer and be changed from a signal to a number. And then the next one will be the sample. There's my near infrared. There's my sample coming up, and the sample number is 44. Now keep in mind that there's a lot of scatter going on right now because I don't have a fingertip or a mirror on there. I have a mirror that I'm ready to put on there next to show you the differences in the signal. But for prototyping purposes and for demonstration purposes, I'll just go ahead and run through the process and let the signal just scatter and just give me a random generic number, because I just want to prove that the device actually works. And then from there, we go to ROM. We're going to have a ROM transceiver in there, which is just basically for storage. It'll be 8-bit resolution, which will hold about from 0 to 256 in numerical values. After that, it goes to data transfer, and that means it'll be wirelessly. It'll be basically emailed to the physician's database. The samples will be HIPAA compliant and emailed to the private compliant physician's database. So I'm going to run through these one more time, and this time I'm going to use a mirror to actually capture the signal with a lot of scatter in it, just to show you the difference in the readings that we get as we do this. So calibrate mode, we're back to that. Then we go to near infrared. Then we go to the reflection. Then we go to the analog to digital conversion. Then we go to the sample. And the sample actually got a reading off this mirror, and it gave me a sample number of 100. And it'll go to the ROM on that one. The next step, it goes to the ROM. And then the last step is transferred to the physician's database once the prescribed amount of samples are stored. And we'll run through it just one more time, and then I'll close it out. Calibrate mode, near infrared, reflection, A to D conversion, signal, minus $9.99 on that one. We'll go ahead and move it to storage, data transfer, then back to calibrate mode. So there you have the I3C, ladies and gentlemen. I've actually gotten with this device that we've had it fully operational since 2019. We got some new components put in it, and I've actually got 3 years worth of data that you can actually see on the pitch deck that we did use in the laboratory with biosilicon. We were able to determine signals. We were able to determine signal generation and strength, the dissolution rate, and the stability of the biosilicon in simulated human plasma. So I'm looking to do business with anybody soon that wants to do an investment with us. And thank you for coming out, and I appreciate having you. Thank you.